What's up, guys? Welcome back to another no bullshit crafting tutorial. Today we're going to talk about the basics of sublimation. So if you've been around here for a while, I've done a few tutorials on sublimation, but I don't think I ever explained to you exactly how it works, and you need to know this if you're going to be building a sublimation business. So let's start with the process of exactly how it works. So you're going to be printing out sublimation onto a piece of sublimation paper, and you're going to adhere it to a polyester coating. That's important to note. And you're going to use heat and pressure to turn that ink into a gas that then is infused onto that polyester coating. So that's how sublimation works, scientifically speaking. Now, what happens when that gets adhered to the product is it becomes one with the product. So you don't feel it. There's no raised material or anything like vinyl. I'm coming from vinyl, so I used to have to deal with that, but it is smooth. You can't even feel it, and I love it. It's a super high quality product with a low entry cost to start in comparison to other startup costs for other businesses and other types of printing processes. So let's talk about the things you're going to need if you want to get started in sublimation. First things first, let's talk about equipment. You're going to need a sublimation printer. You're going to need either a tumbler press or a heat press. Now, a tumbler press is going to be used for things like cups, anything in a cylinder shape. You're going to put it into the tumbler press. And then a heat press, which is a flat press, is what you're going to need if you're going to make things like mouse pads like this, keychains, bottle openers, anything like that. You're going to need a flat heat press for it. Now, you're going to want to make sure the heat press is a decent quality because you're going to need super even heat in order to get a good press for that ink to adhere to that polyester coating. You need even heat to go across the entire substrate. And then, of course, you're going to need sublimation paper. It's important that you have sublimation paper because this helps the science of the ink turning into a gas. And then, of course, you are going to need your blanks. Make sure you're buying your blanks from a reputable sublimation dealer. You don't want to just be going to Walmart or the dollar store. You want to make sure you're getting something with a good polyester coating on it so that you can ensure that you're giving your customers a quality product. After you have all that figured out, you're going to need some killer designs. Now, you can do your own designs in a free place like Canva, Kittl. You could also use Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator if you've got a graphic design background, or you could just go on a marketplace and purchase designs that are already done. The one thing I will note about designs is make sure you're staying away from trademarked items. Trademarked is anything that belongs to another business or brand. So things like Disney and NFL, things like that, you're going to want to stay away from because those companies will come after you and serve you with a cease and desist letter. And it's super scary when that happens to you the first time. So stay away from anything trademarked. That's my one tip for designs and business. Once you've got your designs, it's time to make your products. So you're going to want to make sure, again, that you have a quality blank. Once you have your designs, it's time to make your products. So again, you're going to want to make sure you have a quality blank, you have your sublimation transfer, and you have a way to apply it with heat and pressure so that you get the best results. Make sure you're also using high quality sublimation ink as well. Now that you have made your products and you are happy with the quality, it is time to start marketing and getting your products out there for sale. Now, there are a couple different ways that you can sell your products. One is going to be, of course, vendor shows. You can do pop-up shops, you can sign up for vendor shows, and you can make a bunch of products and then have them for cash and carry, meaning somebody comes, gives money, and then you let them take the product. Or you can start selling online. You can have your own website like Shopify or through GoDaddy, or you can sell on a marketplace like Etsy or Amazon. Once you get your products listed for sale, it's time to start the marketing. And this is usually the part where a lot of people have trouble. You're going to want to get yourself out there on social media. You're going to want to show off your products, but you're going to also want to tell stories about your product, about you, about your journey, because this is what's going to make people feel connected to you and want to buy your products. Make sure that with that storytelling, you're also providing some kind of offer, some kind of discount, a freebie. This makes people feel inclined to purchase from you because they feel like they're getting a deal. So let's do a quick recap on exactly what sublimation is. Sublimation is a process where the ink that you print onto a piece of paper is adhered to a polyester coating that gets turned into a gas with heat and pressure. Therefore, it is infused onto your product and it is a permanent and something you can't even feel. It's not raised at all. You can start a sublimation business from home for a very little amount of money in comparison to other printing processes. You're going to want to make sure you have designs that stand out and build a brand around you and your aesthetic. And you're going to want to make sure you stay away from trademarked items. You can sell your product through multiple channels, including a marketplace like Etsy or Amazon. You can also build your own website, or you can sell them at vendor shows and pop-up events. Because sublimation is something you can do from home, it makes it a very, very viable business to get started and could possibly change your life. As long as you put the work into creating the product and then building your community around that product and marketing you, your story, the way you make your product, you could have a very successful sublimation business. It has changed my life. I know it can change yours. So that is everything you need to know about the basics of sublimation. Any questions, feel free to drop them below. And if this is of any interest to you, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.